Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. For today, I'm going to show you guys how to make this card, although we're not making this exact card. I made this for my husband's birthday and I used one set of colors, so we're going to make this exact same design, but just using some different colors that I think might go together a little bit better. I wanted to use Lemon Lime Twist because his favorite color is like bright neon green. So I wanted to use that, but for this project, for today, what I'm going to be showing you, we're going to do a different color combination, but the same design. So first, I want to show you guys all of the products that we're going to need to make today's video. Oh, why did I have this out here? I don't know. Ignore that. We don't need that for this project. First, I'm going to show you guys all of the stuff that we need to make today's project, and then I have a ton of exciting promotions that we're currently having, so I'm going to run through those really fast after I move all this stuff out of the way so that you guys can see all of the really fun stuff that's going on right now. So let's get through the supplies. So we are going to be using the mixed drinks stamp set. I love this one. I underutilize it way too much. But it's really fun and it's very versatile. So you can go from like a really fun, girly, like friends don't let friends whine alone type of card to something like the one that I just showed you that's very masculine and can be used for tons of different occasions. So this one's very versatile. I would really recommend this one if you need a good stamp set like that. For our ink, we're going to keep it real simple. We're only using Basic Black and Daffodil Delight, just 2 colors of ink. Like I said, real simple. We are going to be using our embossing paste as well as one of our decorative masks. I'm going to be using the brick pattern, and then I just grabbed a couple of our putty knives so that we can use those as well. Sorry, I feel like my chair is real squeaky today. And then for our paper, I just grabbed a little scrap here of Whisper White. You basically just need enough paper to cut out the mug and also to stamp your greeting. So I just grabbed a scrap. You can use however, whatever size you want. And then for our layers of our card, we're going to be using Night of Navy, and this is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then we're using Very Vanilla as our card base, which is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. So those are our supplies for the cards. Now let's jump into all of the fun things that we're doing right now. So this is going to be a minute, but you don't want to miss out. So we have tons of things going on right now, so I really wanted to share with you guys everything that's going on. If you are subscribed to my newsletter, you should have already received this information. People that are subscribed to my newsletter get in on the good stuff a little bit earlier. So if you're interested in that, head over to the first link in the description box below. And that will, that's the link to this coordinating blog post, and there is a subscribe button there where you can subscribe to my blog, and then that also subscribes you into my newsletter. So the first thing that we're doing, I hope if you guys were around last year, we did a designer series paper sale last year, and it's buy 3, get one free, and this is through the month of October. So starting today, October 1st, through the end of the month, for select packs of designer series paper, if you buy 3, you'll get 1 free. And the list of designer series paper that is eligible for this promotion is on this flyer. So I'll also have all of this information on the coordinating blog post. Like I said, it'll be the first link down below. If you want all of the good details, you can head over there or stop right now and go get you a pen and some paper so you can write all of this down, because this is just the beginning. There is more to come. So the paper that's eligible for this is Just Add Color Specialty Designer Series paper. That's like the coloring book type paper. Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper. Don't know where I got that from. Birthday Memories, Be Merry, Pick a Pattern. I love Pick a Pattern. It's so adorable, so versatile. You can use it for so many different things. One of my favorites. As well as Coffee Break. That is probably my favorite pack of designer series paper I've had. Like, I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed. I will probably get 3 and get 1 free, all 4 being the Coffee Break. Then we also have Naturally Eclectic, A Whole Lot of Lovely, Petal Garden, which is super pretty. It's one of our smaller 6x6 packs, and it's just beautiful colors and flowers. I love that one as well. As well as Color Theory Wood Textures, which is, again, one of my absolute favorites. Love that, cannot get enough. So all of those are from the annual catalog, and this year we're actually throwing in a couple of our holiday papers. So Christmas Around the World and Painted Autumn are both part of this deal as well. So again, from October 1st to October 31st, buy 3 packs of these Designer Series paper and you'll get one of these free. So again, all of this will be on my blog for all of the specific details. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, today is World Card Making Day. And because we love card making so much, we don't celebrate for just one day. So from October 1st to October 10th, you will get 15% off on any of the card making materials I'm about to show you. So it's a really, really, really fun 10 days to get some really awesome products that are like essentials in my toolkit at least. In addition to World Card Making Day, I will be sharing a project on my blog every single day through October 1st through October 10th. So if you guys have been around for a while, you've seen that I have been slacking a little bit lately, and this is going to be my kickstart to get back into the groove of things. Ideally, I would want to up it back up to 2 videos a week, and 2 to 3 projects on my blog. That's what I'd like to get to, but life has just been super crazy recently. But this is what I'm using to kickstart that and to get back into the swing of things. So there will be a project every single day from October 1st to October 10th on my blog to celebrate World Card Making Day and this awesome promotion. So scoot that off to the side. The products that are part of the 15% off, you have our note card, our note cards and envelopes. So these are just a pack of note cards as well as the matching envelopes, and they come in Very Vanilla and Whisper White. We also have Coffee Cafe stamp set, which is my favorite. I know you guys have seen me make a couple of projects with that, and I absolutely love this stamp set. I don't think that I will ever get rid of it. There are for the most part, because I'm a demonstrator, when things retire, I get rid of the stuff that's retired. But there are a couple of sets that I've kept because I loved them so much and I use them in my personal life. I don't share products or projects about them, but I use them just in my day-to-day. And Coffee Cafe is going to be one. Oh, sorry, my phone's going off. Sorry about that. Coffee Cafe is going to be one of those. I love it. Brightly Lit Christmas. This is from our Christmas catalog. Merry Mistletoe is... Ooh, excuse me. I don't know why I just was choking on myself there for a second. Merry Mistletoe is a... Sorry, now we have dogs barking. What is happening right now? Oh, there are dogs outside that are barking. That's why. Okay, so Merry Mistletoe is really pretty. Daisy Delight, love that one. Oh, So Eclectic. And now we have noises going on in the background. Hopefully you guys can't hear my crazy husband. He's sitting in the living room playing video games. I can't get too mad at him. It's his birthday. So anyway, you might hear some interesting noises today in today's video. Okay, so Daisy Delight, Oh So Eclectic, love that one. Lots of Love. This one's super cute as well. Graceful Garden, Just Add Text. I love this one. It's all sentiments, but it's a sentiment for like every occasion you could ever think of. So when you get those stamp sets that don't have sentiments in them, they just have really pretty images, I always grab to this one. And there's a page 2, guys. There's a page 2. Colorful Seasons. This one is amazing. Absolutely love it. Birthday Delivery, Pieces and Patterns, and Woodwords. So all of those 15% off for the next 10 days, as well as for the Fast Fuse, if you buy an adhesive, you'll get 2 refills for free. So if you buy the regular one, you'll get 2 free refills. So I am definitely going to be taking advantage of that one because the refills are amazing. Like I use them, I go through a refill probably once every 1 or 2 weeks because that's how obsessed I am with Fast Fuse. I love it. I underutilize it a lot. But even underutilizing it, I go through it super, super quick. So just to reiterate, World Card Making Day today through October 10th, we have an awesome 15% off deal for those products that we just talked about. Okay, I'm gonna try and speed through the next couple of things. So one other thing I just wanted to throw out there in case you guys aren't Paper Pumpkin subscribers or haven't don't really pay attention to Paper Pumpkin. For the next 2 kits that come out, so it will be the October kit and the November kit, they're going to be coordinating kits, which since I've been a demonstrator for 2.5 years now. Is that right? I don't know. Maybe just 2 years. No, just 2 years. I've never had 2 kits that coordinated together. So I don't know what they're going to be. I have no idea. All I know is that the next 2 months kits are going to coordinate perfectly together, and you don't want to miss out on these. So if you're interested, make sure you head over and sign up for Paper Pumpkin before the 10th of the month to get in on those good deals. Okay, the next thing is our awesome Mary Patterns host promotion right now. So this actually started at the beginning of September, and somehow I completely missed it and didn't even see it at all. So with this promotion, for now until the end of October, anybody that hosts a party and has $300 worth of sales, you'll get this exclusive stamp set in addition to all of your Stampin' rewards. So I just want to throw that out there. I've had a couple people contact me recently about doing an online party, an online Facebook party. If you're not in my area, it's an absolutely amazing, amazing opportunity, and they go really, really well, and it's really fun to get people engaged in those. We will do like a little online event, or I'm sorry, not an online, obviously it's all online. We'll do a little live event where I'll go live in the group and talk to you guys and show you guys a couple of projects, and it goes on, it's usually a couple of weeks, and I post every single day, new projects, new ideas, and it's really, really fun. So if you're interested in doing one of those online parties, it doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is sign up and get some friends to join the page, and whatever products they purchase, you'll get rewards for. And again, this promotion is anybody that has a party over $300 will get an extra stamp set, exclusive stamp set, absolutely free. So that's a really fun thing. If you have any questions on that, even if you just want more details, you can always email me or send me a message over on my website. And then the last thing, I debated on whether I was going to share this with you guys or not, because you can't actually purchase these right now, and I don't know when you're going to be able to, but we are coming out with Stampin' Blends, which are our version of alcohol markers. So like your Copics, your Prismacolors, all of those markers that people use to color in and make really, really pretty projects, we're going to have some, and I am so excited. So as demonstrators, we're able to order these right now. So if you can't wait, think about becoming a demonstrator now until I think it's the 15th. Demonstrators can order these. So if you're interested, you can purchase these with your starter kit. So that being said, again, I don't know when these are coming out, but I just wanted to share the excitement with you guys because I cannot wait. I can't wait to get these and start playing with them. It's going to be super, super fun. So just to give you guys a little bit of a background on what exactly we're going to be coming out with. So there will be 24 markers, and we're going to do, so actually let me take a step back. So the colors that we're going to come out with are 12 of our regular colors, and for each of those colors there's going to be a light shade and a dark shade. So if you've never played with alcohol markers before, you really need 2 shades that are light and dark and very close to each other so that you can do those really fun blending techniques, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have a total of 24 colors. Again, there will be 12 of our already present colors, and they are, I have my little cheat sheet over here. They are Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Pink Pirouette, Pool Party, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Raspberry, and Smoky Slate. And then for all of those colors, there will be a light shade and a dark shade. And then in addition to those 24 colors, we'll also have an ivory and a bronze shade, as well as a color lifter, which is really like a clear ink so that you can do some fun blending techniques, or if you make a mistake, you can easily correct it. So again, I will share more information when I know exactly when you guys will be able to purchase these, but I just wanted to share the exciting news so that you could get excited. And for those of you that have been interested in becoming a demonstrator, maybe this is just too good for you to pass up. So okay, that's the last thing I have to share for today. Let's go ahead and get started with today's actual project. Okay, so to start, we are going to do the embossing paste on our little background piece. So what I'm going to do is just take some good old washi tape And I'm just going to stick down my piece of Night of Navy here, and I'm using our grid paper, our background grid paper. I love this, especially for these embossing paste videos or projects, because you can just rip the sheet off, throw it away, and like clean up. There is virtually no cleanup. It's amazing. So let me grab a couple more pieces to stick down my stencil. There's one up there and one down here. Perfect. So for the card, this card that I did for my husband, I actually colored the embossing paste. That's why I had this ink earlier, because it was sitting on my desk and I forgot I wasn't going to use it. So I just used our basic black re-inker to color it. For today, I'm actually just going to leave it white because I think it'll show up really nice on the Night of Navy. So one thing that I wanted to show you guys, so I have this jar of embossing paste, and it's getting kind of crumbly. I think the last time that I used it, I must not have put the lid on all the way, and it got a little dry. So a tip for you is if you're going to color it and use the re-inker, I would just go ahead and use the re-inker and let the moisture from the re-inker loosen it up, because it absolutely will. If not, if you're going to end up leaving it white like I am, what I would suggest is, let me resituate here for a second. I would suggest mixing a little water into it on your grid paper. So I like to put something under my piece of paper that I'm working on. This just happens to be a clear pocket sleeve, and that just makes it so that the moisture doesn't seep down to all of the other pages. So you don't need a lot for this. I'm not going to use a lot, I should say. You can use however much or however little that you want. I didn't use a ton for this project though, because I'm not doing the whole piece. I'm just doing a little area here, and this is actually probably too much, so let me go ahead and put that back in my container. If I need more, I can bring some more out. So all I'm going to do, and I'm actually just going to take, I have a water bottle here, and I'm going to put a little bit of water in the lid, and then I'm just going to put literally a drop or two. Ooh, that was probably actually too much. And I'm just going to mix in the water and loosen this embossing paste back up. And there we go. I'm actually going to add some more because that loosened it up a little too much. Whoops. See, look, some is already falling out of the can right when I opened it. Okay. And you just kind of squish it around and all will be well. Okay, so there we go. Nice and flexible and playable again. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little palette knife here, and I'm going to kind of turn this a little bit just so that I can get a better view or grasp on it. And then I'm just going to take my palette knife and just very kind of loosely drag my embossing paste across my piece. So I am keeping it right in the middle, so I'm probably doing 2 inches maybe right in the middle. I'm not really paying too much attention to making sure everything is completely filled out, completely smooth. I like the kind of like rough textured look. So I purposely kind of do like little random areas to get a little bit of extra texture in there, but I'm mainly focusing on the middle area for where I want the paste at. So I think that's good enough for me. I'm just now going to peel this off, and it looks amazing. I'm going to set my stencil to the side just for a second, lift off my piece of cardstock. I'm going to take my little washi tape off here, and I'm going to set this off to the side to dry. Another reason that I really love using the grid paper for doing this is because I know I'm going to get rid of this, rid of my piece of paper. So what I can do, oh, maybe. I'm trying to grab a baby wipe. I can grab a baby wipe and just put it down on this grid paper, and anything will go through the cracks and everything will get nice and cleaned. And honestly, guys, that's how much I clean these stencils. You can see it has color, it has marks on it, but it still works perfectly fine. I wouldn't get too concerned and too wrapped up in making sure you keep these stencils nice and clean, because they're just gonna get dirty the next time you use them. So don't worry too much about it. Again, I'm just gonna wipe off the embossing putty, or the embossing putty, why do I keep wanting to call it? The embossing paste off of my palette knife, throw these little doohickeys away. And then all I need to do is lift my sheet off, fold it up, and my embossing paste adventure has been cleaned. Amazing. Okay, so moving on to our next step, let's go ahead and do our stamping. So I'm gonna grab, we'll go ahead and do the beer mug first. Now, if you're making this for somebody that doesn't drink beer, doesn't like beer, you can use any of this or any of the images from the stamp set. You could also do this in a brown color and have it be root beer if you're doing it for a child or something like that. I'm going to go ahead and just use the colors that I used in the other card that I made, but you can absolutely change it up for whoever you're making it for. So I'm gonna start with my basic black. And I'm going to take the little mug here, and I'm just going to ink it up and stamp it down just like so. Adorable. And then I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight and stamp that down just like so. And I did it a little wonky, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink up the edge that I kind of messed up. Oh, I keep messing it up. What is happening? There we go. It's a little darker on that side, but we'll survive. Okay, good enough. Super adorable. If you wanted to, you could take your marker and fill in the areas that you didn't get. I just don't have my marker right next to me, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then I'm also going to take my piece and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to take our sentiment here, and we're using the one that says, "Here's to you and your amazingness." And I'm going to take my basic black again and ink this up. So what I'm going to do is I just have a piece of paper here. I don't know how wide it is. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I'm going to want to do a little banner on each side, and I want the sentiment to pretty much be filling up the entire piece from top to bottom. So I'm just stamping my greeting all the way at the bottom edge. Close up my ink pad. I'm actually going to take my heat tool just for a second and zap this. I found recently with basic black that I tend to smear it a lot. So I'm just gonna heat this up really fast. Just a couple quick seconds. And then I'm gonna bring in my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to trim the piece to make it just the right height that I want. And then let me grab some scissors, and I'm just going to trim the edges, just kind of eyeballing to see how tall or how wide I want it. Again, I am going to be doing a couple of little banners, so I got to keep that in mind. I don't want to trim it too short. And then for my little banners, if you've never made these before, super, super simple. You just cut up in the middle, and then from each corner you cut into that middle point you just did. And that creates a nice little banner. Do it again on the other side. Super sinking fast, easy, adorable. Just like that. So there is our sentiment all done and ready to go. I'm going to set that, whoops, off to the side. And then I'm just going to take my little beer mug and I'm going to fussy cut it. I don't like fussy cutting. I will be the first to admit that, but it doesn't actually take too long. And I'm not too particular when it comes to this. I just do it enough to be able to get the image cut out. Like, I'm not going to worry about cutting around every single one of these little foam bubbles up here. I'm just going to get it cut out in a general shape to trim the image size down. And just like that. So super easy. I don't really like how this corner over here looks, so I'm just gonna take that and trim it just a smidge. And there we go, good enough for me. So let's bring over our piece that we embossed. I think it's still a little wet, so again, I'm gonna grab my heat tool and just heat set this for a couple seconds. Okay, oops. That should be good. Yeah, nice and set. Okay, so now what we have to do is assemble a card, and it's super, super easy. So I'm going to take my piece of Very Vanilla and fold this in half. Now I am just using regular Very Vanilla because I don't have any more of the thick on hand, but if you have the thick Very Vanilla, I would recommend using that because it creates a little bit of a sturdier card base. But if you only have the regular, that'll work perfectly fine as well. Let me grab my fast fuse. Now I do recommend using fast fuse, especially when you're doing, when you're using embossing paste or any kind of embossing in general, because it's a little bit thicker. And it adds more weight to the card. It can bow, it can do all kinds of crazy stuff because you're heating it up. So I would recommend using fast fuse because I am guaranteed that it's going to stick. Sometimes it sticks too well, actually. Okay. And just stick that on there just like so. Okay, and then we're gonna take our two little pieces, our little stamped images. I'm just gonna take some dimensionals, flip this bad boy over, as well as this one. Usually my camera stopped recording, but we're almost done, guys, we're almost done. Okay, and now all I'm going to do, I'm gonna place my little banner on here first, just so I can get kind of where I want it, and then place the mug accordingly. So there is that, and that's our super simple card for today. I just put the mug at a little bit of an angle right on top, and it's super cute and super, super easy. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, don't forget we have a ton of awesome, awesome, awesome deals going on right now. So if you're interested in any more information, head over to the first link down below, which is the coordinating blog post for this video, and I'll give you all of the information there, or you can send me an email at littlemooncreation@gmail.com. Other than that, you can always shop all of these products 24/7 by visiting littlemooncreation.stampinup.net. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!